Good day, and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we asked ourselves to list any ways in which we regularly create a space which allows for spiritual resources to enter in. We called it a breathing space. And as we also discussed yesterday, at the end of the day, we cannot control spiritual or peak experiences. And we agreed to that, but we also agreed that we can at least budge open a door for those experiences to pay us a visit. You know, in our contemporary society of autonomy and self-reliance, I think one of the most politically incorrect words that we can use might well be the term discipline. It's been kind of poo-pooed. It's like it's against my rights to be disciplined. But you know what I did this morning is I looked up the word discipline in the dictionary. I wanted to find out where its roots are. It's a root understanding. It comes from Latin, and it means in Latin simply to learn. In fact, the word disciple derives from the same root, and to be a disciple is to be a student who's open to learning. I also read a poem by a favorite poet of mine, the 13th century Persian author, Rumi. And this is what Rumi says about discipline. He says, "Don't avoid discipline. You have learned ways to make a living for your body. Now learn to support your soul." Now that gets us in the zone of what we're interested in here at the Vitality Project, particularly as we're looking at vitality signs, including how we can begin to cultivate spiritual resources in our own life. So what I want to do today is to invite you to intentionally set aside just 5 minutes to do nothing but be silent. The Psalms teach us to be still and know that I am God. And whether for you it's God or a power greater than yourself or even the universe, what would it be for you just to set aside 5 minutes to pause, to pray if you'd like, to listen in silence? In the language of Rumi, to learn, that is to be a disciple, to learn to support your soul. What would it be to do that? And then rinse and repeat. In other words, what would it be like for us to develop a habit of creating these pockets, these breathing spaces in our days for the sake of building in and deepening our access to spiritual resources? I wish you well with the homework invitation. I'll check back with you tomorrow. Thanks for being with me today at the Vitality Project. Stay healthy, be well, and I'll see you tomorrow.